welcome to another episode of My Creation Catalog. Today we will be talking about rats. When I wanted to get the rats, I talked to my dad about getting rats, and he said, well, if you're going to get rats, you should probably breed them for my snake to eat. And so I said, I agreed on it, and so I get to keep the mom and dad, and they'll have babies every 2 months. I got Peanut, and I got Oreo, and they had babies too. 7 little babies. Well, the idea of this thing was the rat loft, and it's kind of like a shelf, like it's a cage on a shelf, but there's not really any glass around it or screen top. It's just a little open area with this across it so that they won't just walk off and stuff. And this is Peanut right here. He loves to cuddle. And this is their hideout. They get newspaper laid down. They get a pad under it so that it's not hard under the newspaper. And then they get one of these wheels. And they get water and food. Well, it's normally all open. But we just put this 10-gallon up here so that the mommy doesn't walk away and like forget about the babies, and the babies won't walk off because we'll put them back up on the rat loft when they're about 2 to 3 weeks old. We weren't very ready for taking care of rats when we first got them. We just thought about getting the rat, having a cage, and that's all there is to it. But we actually had to think about the bedding. We were going to do like pine bedding, like our hamster, and we read that actually harms them. So we had to do newspaper instead, and they needed some special type of food. They can't eat corn because it gives them this type of cancer type of thing that infects their bodies so that they won't live for as long as they should live. Well, this rat loft actually has to be cleaned out every half week because they are so dirty. They're so dirty. They're so dirty. So dirty. I have a lot of friends that they don't like rats because they've never seen pet rats. They think of the rats that they've seen in like scary books and stuff. But they've never actually seen a real life rat. And so when you see these, they realize that they're the cutest little rodents on earth. See, that guy's falling asleep when I just petting him right now. These type of animals are actually the smartest type of rodent on the earth. And they do my homework with me. They sit there on my lap. Well, this guy does. But Oreo kind of ventures off, but then she always comes back when I call her. Because I just say, Oreo, come here, and I scratch the floor or bed, wherever I'm on, and she'll come. And so she's so sweet. Sometimes when she's on the floor and I'm up on a chair or something, when I call her, she'll come and jump up on my leg and climb my leg so that she can get to my lap. She loves sitting on my shoulder, right there. She loves it. These rats, they love doing tricks. You can teach all different types of rats to do tricks. Most of people like to teach them is come and jump, but there's also some other types of tricks. Come here, let's do this. Remember this trick? Come on. She likes to get down here, and then she likes to slide down these things right here. And then she sometimes climbs down the back. Here she goes. She's going to climb down the back probably. Okay, so this trick is called the going down the fireman pole. This is her favorite trick. She grabs onto this and then she comes down here. Come here, come here. Come here. Good girl. Go down the fire pole. Put on the fire pole. Yep, you're going down backwards, but that still works. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Woohoo! You're doing it faster. Now it's time for our creation conclusion. My favorite thing about Oreo giving birth was that she knew how to take care of her babies on her own. She didn't have to go to the hospital to have her babies out, and she didn't have to be taught how to feed them or anything, and the babies didn't have to be taught to go drink from the mama, but she just had those instincts in her, and God put them in her so that she would know how to take care of them. And that's another reason to believe that the Bible is true. Thanks for joining us on this new episode of Rats. Join us next time for another episode.